Welcome to the MVP.
It's the Man's You Podcast.
Yeah, we back again to give you the podcast that only we can give you. What it do, what's happening, how y'all doing? We're on this water kick today, huh? With your lemons?
I got lemons and oranges in that joint, you know what I'm saying? All citrus-like.
I got you. What, you been working out or something?
No, definitely not. Which is why the easiest fix is going to start with the hydration process. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get myself back. Can't get back to my to my earlier years in life, you know what I'm saying? But I can get back to a comparable 32. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was good at 32. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck happened. Well, I know what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Stress. Rabbit hole shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Mm-hmm. It's working out the wrong parts of my body. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So get back on my bullshit, man, so to speak, you know what I mean, in a good way. So at midnight, which was literally a couple hours ago for me, not even hours, like 40 minutes ago. Yeah, 45. So I had my last little bull crap, which was slice of pizza. So from midnight onward, I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm in my plan to be the new man. So, you know what I mean? These little young niggas think it's a fucking game out here. No, sir. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my brown on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga, I'm old, but I still got it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I'm trying to slide on the elbow, Chris Brown, that thing. You know what I'm saying? Shit, just like him last night.
It's over. Talk about it. It's over. You ain't doing that shit no more. It's a wrap.
You know what I'm saying? Put the glove on. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta tell the people, man, if y'all seen it already, man, y'all saw it was 2 copies of the last episode uploaded. Hey, it is what it is. I trusted technology, and unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, I should have knew from Terminator and the Matrix, the AI is gonna be the death of us. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I went in there and some of the audio was a little low. So what I did is I went in there and I adjusted it. You know what I'm saying? And by adjusting it, I said, you know what, it got to be an easier way to do this. And just so happened the program that I use says AI speech enhancement. Unfortunately, I guess it make you sound like an AI. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what was happening.
Yeah.
Who the hell is this in front of my doing?
So y'all didn't get to hear all the good quality takes that we had with clarity. You know, you might have been listening, you know, a little bit too hard. You know what I'm saying? So we apologize for that. We didn't know. We didn't know until we watched. Well, I watch it back when it uploads anyway. But I caught it and I had let Franz know. I'm like, hey, man, that thing sounded a little different. You know what I'm saying? At first, I thought it was my phone that was tripping. You know, because my internet, you know how my shit be. So yeah, I apologize, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So as my brother said, he's gonna re-upload it. As you can see, got it playing in the background right now. You know what I'm saying? The quality of the picture is great. It was just the audio that you couldn't really hear. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we was kicking for the masses. So apologies once again. But we got it. We got it figured out now. You know what I'm saying? We got it squared away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes using the easy, quick way don't always work. So hey, it is what it is. I won't do it again. Unless they update it, and then I'm gonna use it again. But till then. Shout out. Okay. Somebody just rung my doorbell. I'm just standing out there with a dog. I'm like, who the hell is this?
Okay.
So you know what I'm talking about? Don't let me up the pistol on him. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. But nah, we went out there. I don't know what he talking about. He went to the neighbor and started talking to them. So
okay.
Mm-hmm.
All good, man.
All good, man. What's going on, man? How was the week? Did you already get into that? I was
No,
week.
I was
You
talking
know, we need a
about.
weekly update.
I was updating them on the quality of the video. I told them it looked pristine. You know, I got again. Hey, people, we're gonna cut back to it. You know what I'm saying? I put a lot of hard work putting that old podcast on there. You know what I'm saying? So just showing them like, yeah, man, the quality of the picture quality was magnificent. No issues there. It was just the audio. So again, that's been remedied. It's been fixed. You know what I'm saying? Tune in again and run it up some more. You know what I'm saying? This way you can actually hear what the fuck we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, because I mean, you know, maybe this week we talk about some of the stuff that we identified from last week, and we don't want you to be lost because you couldn't hear what we was talking about the last time. So, you know what I'm saying? Remember to just go back. Hopefully, you've already gone back. Like, I just saw this. Maybe you should put, you know, re-upload it. That way, niggas know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or something, because if you put the same title, they're just gonna think they've seen it already. But you know, people, this is just talking like right in the moment. You know what I'm saying? By the time you get to it, it's already done. Don't worry about us. You know what I'm saying? We think and talking through. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man. This week. Um, shit, I'm gonna take me a little mini vacation in February. You know what I'm
Where
saying?
you
I'm gonna
going?
go. I'm just slide out. You know, across the water. I ain't going too far. You know what I'm saying? Cheap flight. You know what I'm saying? Because I can go to Qatar, Oman, fucking Abu Dhabi, or Dubai. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pick one of those and just, you know, kind of post up for, you know, about a week. You know what I'm saying? Just to yeah, man, niggas, I get away from this goddamn place, man. I'm tired of looking at these places. You know what I'm saying? These people. So just need a reset. You know what I'm saying? So now I understand. I guess when I was in my 30s and my 20s, I understand what a reset was. Nigga, I know now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get away. Gotta get away. Gotta get away. Gotta get away. You know what I'm saying? Just do a little something different. You know, kind of break my usual routine. You know what I'm saying? I think that's more what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I told people I was gonna try like these places I'm gonna go. These ain't no vlog type there. It's literally here. It's the same shit here. It's just that I can have a little bit more freedom to do a few more things out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what the beat like you'll say, but you know what I'm saying. So I ain't too proud to beg. Nah. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, I'm gonna just go out there and, you know, just kick it for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and then come on back. I am the type that I don't necessarily need a whole week or many days somewhere to really get off and enjoy myself and get my fill or my share. That's pretty much what this is probably going to be. I'll probably just be out there for about 3-4 days and then turn my black ass right back around. It's an hour flight. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, just let off some steam, man, and just come back and slide back into work, man. You know what I'm saying? No harm, no foul.
You go to like Dubai or something, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's what I said. Dubai, Abu Dhabi,
Yeah,
Qatar, Oman.
yeah. Go
Yeah,
down
all
there,
the
man. Have a
places
good time, man.
right here.
You
You
don't
know
need
what I'm saying?
squeezes, you heard, man. Do your thing.
Hey, man, I would tell y'all something about what I.
You gonna tell us? You might as well tell us.
No, I ain't said I was gonna tell you. I said no. Mm, mm. I've been a contractor. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Not all about 90%. I won't even go there. 80% of contractors back when contracting started, especially at my age, oh, it was going down. It was going down. They had brothels and all this other type shit. I didn't partake in the brothel work. I think I might have told y'all that story before, but real quick, when we went to Uzbekistan, Tashkent, right? It's like some part in Russia. It was cold as shit up there, man. We at the hotel waiting for our flight from there to the military compound. They had hoes everywhere. Now I ain't talking hoes as in like, yo, I see this bad bitch and I'm calling a hoe. No, I'm talking legit prostitution. Okay, selling that cookie, and she was looking for the milk. You heard? So if we saw this, I ain't gonna front, bro. What I had just turned 20, 19 or 20 at the time. This is in 2005. So it was March. So I was 20. I was 20 for my birthday, October. So we get there. I see this old dude. Now I ain't talking old like nigga 40, 50. This nigga had to be at least 70.
Mhm.
Okay. Had this little young, fine ass thing. I said, oh, this nigga must got money. Ain't no way that honey with that nigga. Ain't no
Mhm.
way. It's impossible. Come to
Mhm.
find out, you know, our HR dude at the time, nigga was dressed like Shaft, had gold rings and things and necklaces. And he was like, oh, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I was going to let y'all know, you know, they're all prostitutes in here and y'all can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's against
Mhm.
company policy. Make sure y'all don't do nothing with these women. Okay, cool. What's crazy is the company gave us, if you wanted, a $500 cash advance off your
Mhm.
first check. So we all had money in our pockets to do whatever we decide. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That's just one. So you sending us to a whore hotel and then telling niggas don't spend your money because you
Hey,
shouldn't.
now.
Like, what is you talking about? It's a fix, nigga. You talk about a Ponzi scheme? Oh yeah, that was that right there. Yeah. You thought you was breaking them off, and they breaking the company right back off with the money that they allocated to you in the first place. Y'all
Mhm.
some dumbass niggas. But anyway, after he told us that, all the hoes flocked to this nigga.
Mhm.
Hey, I forget his name. I want to call him Johnny. So I'm gonna say, hey Johnny. I'm talking boatload of them bitches ran up on him. He's like, oh, this nigga the pimp. He telling us don't like nigga. That's why you got all this. Okay.
Mhm.
You ain't slick, nigga. You ain't slick. So yeah, man. I say that to say I've been a contractor before. I didn't
Mhm.
do nothing there, but I've been a contractor somewhere. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And I've had my fun. Not like that. Had my
Mhm.
fun one time. The bitch fell in love. I said, nah, this ain't gonna work for me, baby. This is just a pass through. So
Mhm.
yeah, man. I'm gonna enjoy myself, man. I always do. Wherever I
Yeah,
go,
with that being
I'm going.
said, yeah.
I'm going to enjoy myself. Don't you worry about that. If you put one and one together and you get two, the nigga you is smart and you got a high IQ. I ain't gonna mad. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Mhm.
gonna do me,
Well,
but not by myself though.
I got you.
So yeah, so that shit, man. Went to the doctors today. I've been up for a while, people. I've only slept 4 hours, give or take. You know what I'm saying? Like I got off work this morning, didn't go to sleep, came home, took a shower, went to the doctors. Um, sound like an old nigga. Went to the doctors, went to the hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I had under my armpit. That literally in my armpit, y'all see the bandage in my armpit. Shit had been bothering me. You know what I'm saying? And it's the second time that it's been bothering me, and I'm just to the point where I'm like, nigga, something ailing me at my age. I'm going to find out what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, little skin tag. I'm talking like the smallest piece of a skin tag, right? Was in my arm, right? And it was hurting. And it caused like another lump or discomfort, right? But it was painful. Like I couldn't even move my shit without it hurting. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck, man? So got past it the first time. It came back. I said, nah, nigga. I was in the
Mhm.
bed the night before and I felt it. I said, oh no, I called the hospital at 10 o'clock that night. Nigga, I want to see y'all tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? What time you got? They told me 9. I said, I'll be there at 8:30. Don't you even worry about it. Fill up all the paperwork and everything.
Mhm.
I go in there, the doctor was like, you know what I'm saying, show me what's wrong. No problem, brother. Showed him. He was like, okay, yeah, we can remove that. I was like, I know, that's why I'm here. So this nigga put numbing cream on my shit, right?
Mhm.
I walked off. He said, 20 minutes, come back. We're going to remove it. You ain't going to feel nothing. Cool. I felt every fucking thing this nigga did, from the forceps to the little
Mhm.
tweezers, which is like the big, thicker tweezers. Those
Mhm.
are forceps, people. And he had something else that he used to snip it, right?
Mhm.
So they weren't like tweezers, but we'll just call them scissors for the hell of it, right? So he snips it, right? Then he was like, we got to cauterize the wound.
Mhm.
This nigga brought out the heat, the
Mhm.
fire thing, right? The little, like, it's a little wand, like real skinny.
Mhm.
And it's just like, it zaps you. I was about to punch this nigga dead in this shit, bro. I said, Nick, you said I ain't gonna feel this shit. Now, I felt the clip, the
Mhm.
snip. I felt that. But when he was in there, like, sizzling my shit, talking
Mhm.
about, bro, it's to stop the bleeding. Like, nigga, there's other ways to stop the bleeding You know, when people get shot, they always say apply pressure to the wound. I will gladly hold my hand under my arm like this for an hour straight to not feel what you just did to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, feels good now, people. Feels good. You know what I'm saying? Did that.
Rambo did it. You could have did it.
Hey man, shit, I don't know how he did it. Nigga, better man than me. Cause them little 2 seconds I had, about to drop a thug tear in that bitch, man. I said, boy, if you ain't have a nurse looking at me all excited when I had my shirt off, I'd have been like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Girl, might have been a whole lot of fuck. Like it might have been a little bit more bitch made up in there for your boy. But yeah. So I slid out of there, and then I ain't had a manicure, pedicure in 3 weeks, people. A lot of bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? All my employees been riding with me. Yeah, we know how that go. So, yeah, I had the luxury, but I was in there today, man, and look here, man, I feel so damn good, man. Let me tell you, people, taking care of yourself is a great feeling. You know what I'm saying? When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you look good. You know what I'm saying? And that's the mantra. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sacrificing my time no more. Them niggas just gonna have to get up early for work and go with me. You know what I'm saying? Now whether you want to get a service or you just want to sit in the car, I'm taking the keys with me. You ain't leaving either. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's that type. You know what I'm saying? But I've had a very good week, man. Very good week. Yeah, man. I shopped my demo around a little bit, let people, you know what I'm saying? Let a couple niggas hear my record, you know what I'm saying?
You let Cody hear it?
I have not sent it to Cody yet. I did not send it. I gotta forward it to Cody. We on this phone, so I can't even forward it to him right now. But I was kind of just gonna make Cody. I was gonna hold off with Cody just cause, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga got him a song. Now he didn't, you know what I'm saying? Now he leaving niggas behind already.
You know what I'm saying? Moves, you know what I'm saying? Couple of them was like, they call it trap love. She was like, oh, I can't even get your little trap love voice. I was like, what the fuck is trap love? Like, the fuck is that? I don't know that's a genre. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't even play the whole thing. I just played the intro and like a little bit of the first verse. And I was like, hey, that's all you get. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you recorded my shit. You ain't gonna be releasing this and giving it to your homies to say my lyrics. Fuck you. No, ain't going down like that. You know what I'm saying? One of the supers that I pulled up on that live in the area, you know what I'm saying? He knows one of the niggas that because he went to Shoemaker. You remember the dude that actually looked like Will Smith? Gooseby? That Shoemaker?
I gotta see his face.
Okay. Nigga look like Will Smith. For real. By himself. It don't take two. But he do music, right? So he was letting me hear some of his stuff before. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You know quality music. And that's how I judge niggas. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, I had pulled off, right? And then he had pulled back up. So I was like, oh, let me back up and let my nigga hear my shit. I was like, yo, mom, check this out. Roll down my window. Let the nigga hear the chorus. You know what I'm saying? Let the nigga hear my hook. You know what I'm saying? Hit him with the hooker. See what? Yeah. So he was like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of those, like, when them niggas don't believe you got it, or they don't believe you could do it, or they don't believe that you really like that. And then the reaction of them hearing your shit. I got you, nigga. You like that shit. That shit hot. That shit hot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and say it's a diamond record, platinum, or gold, people. You know what I'm saying? I know it's good for local talent. I can tell you that. I can win a talent show with this bitch. I can tell you that much. The fuck you talking about? But yeah, man. And then too, I didn't want too many people to hear it and hear me on that beat and think that is my beat and that's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like it just so happened, like when I recorded it, it literally, I wasn't searching for something, and you know what I mean? I was just wanted to hear, okay, I like that song, you know, that beat. It just so happened the way I said what I said, even when I got to the chorus part, I one take that. I that was one take. I didn't know that shit was gonna align the way that it did when I hit the guy. I was like, oh shit, the pocket was flawless. I said, bravo, oh, that nigga nice.
This nigga crazy.
Yeah, man. So I've been in here trying to, people asking when the album coming out. I'm like, nigga, ain't no album. You know what I'm saying? You get this one fucking verse from me.
They got a studio in Dubai.
Huh?
They got a studio in Dubai somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, but I don't know what kind of beats they got. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know Arabian shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I'm feeling good about mine. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good about mine. So people, if y'all watched the last one, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about why I'm ecstatic about my little tune, man. Like
that nigga said he said he got an album. That nigga had 4 songs with the same verse on it. I'm thinking, what nigga gonna drop a damn album with the same verse on 3 different songs?
Hey, if a nigga could play a flute for a whole album, nigga, watch it out.
Hey.
Put the same words on different beats. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Like, it is what it is, nigga. Trap love music. You know what I'm talking about?
We got a partner that was ahead of the curve, man. With some flute. Shout out to him. He was ahead. He was ahead of his time. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Hey, man, mental note. The album is called Trap Love. You know what I'm saying about? Or should I call it the Love Trap? I think the Love Trap sound better. I'll let your boy. This is my best friend, y'all. When I get a thought, I put it in. You know what I'm saying? I just say that shit. Matter of fact, check me out, right? Hold on, I'm gonna give y'all random thoughts. I was in the car with my employees. I can't text it, so I had to grab my phone and just audio record. Random ass thoughts, people. I walk in the club. She got my attention. Standing from afar in the dark, I see her skin glistening. I can't add to it, see? Her body was calling me, and I was listening. Now, people, what I do is, that's not the verse. It's just the thought process for me to bridge and build upon. You know what I'm saying? So when I kind of feel like I found a cadence or a pattern that I might want to explore with, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'll kind of throw. That don't mean I'm actually gonna use that shit. I got a whole phone. Yeah, nigga. Before it was only 4. It was 5 things in here. You see, it's lit up now, nigga. It's getting there. Got a lot of thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
If y'all make beats, if y'all want to collab with the boy Book, you know what I'm saying? Give us a nice, cheap price. You know what I'm saying? Real cheap. We talking about dirt cheap. You want to be shouted out on the podcast with your song, with your music. Let us know. Email us. You know what I'm talking about, over at Man's View Podcast at yahoo.com. Let us know you got the track. And it's free, nigga. We gonna use it. Shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It gotta be cold though. You know what I'm saying? Because my boy coming with some fire lyrics. So it gotta be something clean. You know what I'm talking about?
I got a little something, man. You know, France over here laughing and crackling up and shit. He told me he liked it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he said he liked it. What he said, this is what he said verbatim. He's like, I ain't mad at it though. That's what he told me. I said that's a weird, because y'all see how this nigga be with when I do my little random freestyles and shit like that. Be like, nah, but like he don't give me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, when you see your partner, so you know what I'm saying, they just in it. Let you let him go. You know what I'm talking about? He ready to make his song. I'm gonna support my boy as much as I can from the sideline.
Appreciate
You remember the St. Lunatics?
Oh yeah. Who you gonna be?
I'll be the nigga with the mask. Or but Ali, he
no, that's slow down. Slow down. What's that nigga name?
I think his name was Slow Down, but I'm talking about Ali was another one that was over there. He had what, one album or a half album?
Oh yeah.
Never dropped an album.
Yeah.
I could be that.
Okay.
Nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I come up with a nice verse on like have a Air Force Ones, and I put a nice verse on it.
I got you.
I can't be Murphy Lee because Murphy Lee was cold to me.
He was.
I could be one of them niggas in the background. You know what I'm talking about? Hey,
you could be a little fake off of DTP. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
I-20.
I take I-20. I-20 was hard.
Okay.
I take I-20.
Nah.
Yeah. But yeah. Shout out to Boy Book. It's coming soon, y'all. Y'all just be patient with us.
I could play it for y'all. I wish I could play it for y'all and not get flagged.
Because it got the music underneath it. I thought it was copyright free music.
I think it is because it's on fucking YouTube, and like I read, like I went to that dude's stuff on his IG, and it's too many technical terms how they got shit written. I need a real lawyer to read that shit. Like I can't interpret that. You know what I'm saying? The properties of this.
Yeah, then
all that shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna mess with it. I'm gonna just use your free beat and let everybody hear it on the humble. You know what I'm saying?
I wish they need to at least hear the intro. That's all I want to hear. They want to hear the intro to the song.
You might not be able to hear under it though, because it's the beat don't, you know what I'm saying? The beat don't drop until, so it might just sound like some regular shit.
Play the intro at least. Play the intro.
I got you, bro. They don't let me in. NTB. Let's get secret show.
Okay, turn it off.
This ain't that. Let's have some fun. That's it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm talking on the track. Now, for people who don't realize what NTB is, last week I told y'all what my new name was. National Treasure Book. So I'm still gonna use that shit. And I was like, you know what the fuck name can I use around this bitch? And I was like, I don't want to say it's book, you know what I'm saying? Niggas already know me by that. I'm like, what the fuck can I say? What can I say? Oh shit. And I was just talking. And I just said, it's NTB. And I was like, nigga, that's fly. They don't like that. They don't fucked up. They don't let me in. Best kept secret, yo. Hey.
Who let you in yet, though? Ain't nobody let you in
yet. Hey, the industry haters, you know what I'm saying? Them industry plants. You know who they are. Their boy AD. You know what I'm saying? Industry plant. You know what I'm saying? I asked our boy, this is my nigga. Okay. This the milk nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Like for everybody who don't understand who AD is. You know what I'm talking about? So I asked him because he do music. You know what I'm saying? Bro, do you want in on my record? You know what I'm saying? You want to help your boy out. I didn't ask him to front no funds. I didn't ask him to shop it around. I just say, hey, man, you want in? No. All this other extra shit. Like, bro, it's great to know when you got friends like you who need enemies. You know what I'm saying? Who need them? Who need them? Who need them? I got you, nigga. You don't believe in me and you do music. You the closest thing I got to the industry. And I can't even entice you to be part of this for free. That's crazy.
He said make it hot first. He said make it hot and he got you after that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it is hot. It's fire.
It ain't even recorded yet. Like,
I know. It ain't mixed and master, people. That's why I don't want let a lot of people hear, because if I play my part, they might think that, this is no, nigga. I literally just did this through the TV on the phone, and it just synchronized the way that it was. But I'm like, I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna have to give it to my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Send him the file, let him hear it. Hey, nigga, see if you can play with something. Let me hear it. If I like it, I go with it. I ain't gotta worry about no lawyer terms and all that shit. It's me and him. You know what I'm saying? The bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Bloodline. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah. The way I do it though, y'all, I will tell y'all this because I don't want to explain it again later when you hear it.
You gotta wait. They gonna forget that shit, man. It's gonna be a long time for that shit drop, man.
Okay, all right.
You gotta wait. It'll be all right.
I'll reserve it.
Yeah,
I'll reserve that. I'm not gonna forget why I did the shit the way that I did the shit. Okay. You ain't got to worry about
But it
that.
might
One
change
thing
up
you
by the
know
time
about
you
me,
get a
I ain't
beat.
gonna forget it.
By the time you get a beat, it might change totally up. It might not even be the same. You know what I'm saying?
No, them gonna be them words. Them gonna be the words because they ain't current event shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like it ain't like I got a current event bar in there, nothing like that. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As long as women exist, this shit gonna hit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you. That boy is serious.
It
We
is, man.
gotta get him a second verse. I gotta get Cody on it. You know what I'm saying? Either or.
Man, don't let me. Right about now, it's looking like I shit. I had already started the second verse because the way that I ended the chorus, I can get right back in that. You know what I'm saying? I could pick that bitch right back up. But I said, nah, I'm gonna let my boy eat on this. So I don't want to take his glory on this hot shit that I don't put down already. You know what I mean? Because again, yeah, I don't know if I got another one of those in me. So you know what I'm saying? Like I want my shit to be what it is. And I've already started working on the edited version. You know what I'm saying? I had to take out a couple words, flip them, you know what I'm talking about, and yeah. So, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta start working on a TikTok dance after that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna send it to my people on what I call it, my fun adventure rooms. You know, I still got their contacts. They look for me religiously still. And I'm gonna say, hey, baby, don't play this in your room when they ask you to twerk some. You know what I'm talking about? Throw on my track. See if the niggas paying attention. They're gonna be paying attention to that ass, but they're gonna be listening to the music too. You know what I'm talking about? Like, damn, play it again. Who? Shit, girl, I like how you do. Yeah. My shit, your ass, combustible. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
This dude's stupid, man.
Hey, I mess with I mess with top-notch hoes. They get the most, not the lesser. You know what I'm saying? So the ones that I pristine value, okay? Yeah.
They definitely pristine value because you paid them like they pristine value. You know what I'm talking about? You like the nigga
into 150K followers on their page. Whole lot of nasty ass motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, it's gonna get there. And niggas be screen recording shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? My shit don't live on because they reposted on the other nasty sites. So I'm gonna be in the nasty community, which is fine by me. You know what I'm talking about? Which is fine by me. My words will live on. You know what I'm talking about? Whole lot of screen shares, whole lot of screen records. Look at her throw that ass. But yeah, who that nigga rapping though? Shit, I don't know. Let me go ask her. Go back in the room. Hey,
says nobody. He says nobody. He throwing ass, but who that nigga rapping?
Yeah, that nigga. I think I heard him say NTB. NTB. That what he said? Yeah. He said NTB. Best kept secret, yo. Yeah. My name is in there for the niggas who want to know who I am. It's in there. NTB. So when this shit is uploaded and published, NTB is the, you know what I'm saying? Yep.
Good thing
the studio, the label, and the performer. You know what I mean?
Good thing about it is you can go crazy over there in Kuwait. You know what I'm talking about? You can go crazy overseas and then bring it. I mean, even if you don't pop here in America, you can go crazy over there.
Yeah.
And you can tour around there. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to have no days off from work like that because, you know what I'm saying? You already over there.
I'm about to press, I ain't pressing no copies. I'm about to have the final version and I'm going to sell it for $1. Sell it for $1 each.
How you going to sell it? You got to put it on a streaming platform.
All on base. All the niggas, like we do logistics. So we do, you know what I'm saying, people, cargo all the time. See niggas all the time. When deployments is happening, guess what? Hey man, what you got on your phone to listen to on your flight? Hey, for $1, I give you this hot shit. You know what I'm saying? It's 3 minutes. 3 minutes for $1, nigga. What's happening? You know what I'm talking about? 3 minutes for $1. What's happening? So I can make it. I can make
3 minutes for $1. Sometimes you got to fix the way you saying that. This sounds like you representing something else. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh no, man. I'm gonna let them hear it. I'm like, yo, this is what I'm talking about. I'll let you hear the song, you know what I'm saying? Something new, some hot shit. You know what I'm saying? My people's back stateside. You know what I'm talking about? I told them I let the soldiers know, hey, you know what I'm saying? He did this for y'all. Did it for the country. For the ladies too. You know what I'm saying? It's a neutral, it's a gender friendly song. You know what I'm talking about? So you know what I mean? And some of the bad bitches, excuse my French, but that's why I call y'all in the song. You know what I'm talking about? What I called you in the song. You know what I'm talking about? And it was a respectful time. I didn't say you just bitch, hoe, all this, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I know I say a lot of wild shit, but I did not disrespect y'all here. Believe you me. I was very, very self-aware. You know what I'm saying? I did my thing for y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Did my thing for y'all.
Okay. Hopefully this come out sooner than later. Because people gonna be tired of hearing about this damn song.
2024 is on the way. Okay. It's on the way. I'm sending it to Cody right after. You know what I'm talking about? Don't even worry about it. I'm like, yo, Val, nigga, I'm ready to go. My shit done. Hook and chorus, nigga, and title. Just need you to lace it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. If y'all don't like your verse, nigga, it ain't gonna make it. I'll tell you that right now. Just do it myself. You better come with it.
Boy,
you better come with it, Mr. 250 Strong.
Okay, y'all do y'all thing, man. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here in the background supporting. You know, flavor this thing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, boy. Shout out. I ain't got too much this week, man. I'm glad we was talking about that, man, because it wasted nice little piece of time. You know what I'm talking about? Because I ain't got too much. But I do have one thing I do want to talk about.
What's that?
This conversation. It stems off of Cat Williams. Williams was talking about basically, I've heard a lot of comedians talk about when they blow up, the first thing they want to do, Hollywood, meaning they want to put them in a dress. Then I heard Marlon Wayans come out, and he was on Big Boy in the morning. He was talking about, what do you mean? He said, I made a movie. It was a classic. He said, basically, he was like, Hollywood didn't put me in a dress. I wrote the movie, White Chicks. We did it. They thought it was funny. He said, when white actors do it, they call it genius. They win awards with like Miss Doubtfire and all that kind of stuff.
True.
So he made a compelling point. But I kind of want to get how you feel about seeing, I guess, black actors in a dress per se. Like, how you feel about that? Do you feel like it's some bullshit that they trying to pull on us, or how you feel, man?
That's the 4 hours of sleep kicking in right there, folks. Pardon me. The name of the game is to get money by any means necessary. Ain't that what you in the industry for? Isn't that what entertainment is? It's not subjective to just one particular thing. It's a culmination of everything. You see what I'm saying? You have to play to the likes and dislikes of multiple audiences. You see what I'm saying? So if it doesn't make sense why you are doing something, then okay. You know what I mean? You just doing it for shock value. But if you know you really got one, you know what I'm saying? Like you got something that's real, funny, you know what I'm saying, original, things like that. Like, why would you be mad at it? You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, people are looking at it like a dress, right? I'm quite certain there's other things that other prominent actors, actresses, or I think they just all want to be called actors now, but whatever. You know, people in the industry have declined to do that. You yourself might have said, oh, that ain't nothing to me. I do it. You see what I'm saying? So what makes your moral compass more solidified than theirs? It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? You just have a disagreement to not do this. But what about the thing that you do that they decide not to? You know what I'm saying? It's a double-edged sword, man. Like you can't just pinpoint it and be like, oh, in order to be funny, niggas had to wear a dress. I ain't never wore a dress. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But again, Cat, there might have been other things, and I'm not just limiting it to him, but there might have been other things that Marlon decided and declined not to do that maybe Kevin Hart said, yeah. Or Kevin Hart chose not to do that Dave Chappelle said, yeah. Or Dave Chappelle said no to that Eddie Griffin said, yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it could be a, you know what I mean? Like it's a revolving I don't feel no way about it. Like even when Cat made the statement about the dresses, like it didn't make me be like, oh, he's so right. Like I didn't feel nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think of Jamie Foxx. That's probably the first time I ever saw a male actor of any caliber. You know, because yeah, that was before Miss Doubtfire. I don't know if Jamie Foxx on Living Color was first or Martin playing Sinead. But either way, those was like the first ones that I saw, you know what I mean, really do something like that, step out the box and into that field. And they wasn't not funny. You know what I mean? Dress or no dress. The niggas was hilarious. You know, all I love is I got you. Where you going? I got you. Vaseline for that. Like everybody know that's the nigga package. You gotta have Vaseline. Where mine? I got it somewhere. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody, not for that. I got it for my lips. So but yeah, man, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's you can't get mad at somebody else being able to deliver in in an aspect that you yourself wouldn't necessarily tackle. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make you lesser than or greater than. It's just okay. This ain't something that you want to do for whatever reason, but you can't knock the other person for doing it. I completely agree. Actually, I agree with what you said, what Marlon said about, you know, Robin Williams doing the Mrs. Doubtfire and things like that. Like, shit, I forgot Robin Williams was in that movie. I really thought it was a woman called Mrs. Doubtfire. Like, who is this actress? At the time, we called him actress, so I'm like that. But it was things like that. Like, I didn't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? So, it whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think about Ace Ventura. He think he had a dress on in one of them joints. Jim Carrey. But in hindsight, he was actually the first one that, you know, had an LGBTQ, you know, situation transpire. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear the uproar. Iron Finkel, Finkel, Iron Finkel, Finkel, Finkel. I don't hear no, you know what I'm talking about? The way that they did that, everybody scratching their tongues and shit. Like, oh my God. Like, it was OD, but it was funny. But nobody took offense to the humor of it. You know what I'm saying? So, that I'm aware of, you know what I mean? So, otherwise, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have made the cut. You know what I'm saying? But it's stuff like that, man. Like, I don't feel no way about it, man. Like, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Again, I can't expect, you know, just because France might like Brussels sprouts don't mean I gotta eat them. Just because you like them. You know what I'm talking about? I'd rather stick with cabbage. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that, people. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Veggies is veggies. Who cares? The object of the game is to get paid. You know what I'm saying? And you do it by whatever means necessary. You got to get it. As long as you, the individual, can go home at night and sleep and feel as though you didn't shame yourself or the people that you hold near and dear close. You know what I'm saying? That's my point on that. That's my take.
I feel I feel differently about
All
it.
right.
Not much differently, but a little bit. To me, kind of, if you make a piece of content and you choose to put yourself in that, I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if that's the way you got to get on by like hustling, like Tyler Perry, he made Medea,
Okay.
made him billions of dollars, got him a whole studio thing. Hey,
Hey,
I respect
preach.
the work that he put in on it. He found him an audience, and that's how he got on. He put himself in that. Now, how do Martin? He made that show. I don't feel no way about it. He was funny. He put himself in that. Same thing about Jamie Foxx. The same people you know him, their name is cool. But when we move to like a Wesley Snipes, I feel a
Oh,
way
too
about
long
that.
food.
I feel a
Yeah.
way about that. I just I feel a way about Vin Rames being in the dress. The Holiday Heart or some shit like that. You ain't ever seen that shit? Look at
Hell no.
yeah.
Not
Like,
not Vin, man.
yes,
Not my
man.
nigga,
Yes.
dog.
Yes.
Nah, nigga,
Yes.
you want some eggs? Nah, I
Nah,
know not that.
he wasn't that. He was real sensitive in this movie.
Oh, dang, I did not know that.
When it seems like they put you in something, and I mean Hollywood.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I do have a issue with that. Like Marlon, I don't have a problem with. They wrote that movie, they produced it. The premise of the movie, they clearly knew they was gonna have a dress on when they wrote it.
Oh, damn.
He said, "Oh damn." Hey,
wow.
I mean, look, the story that they told needed to be told.
Okay.
But I can't lie to you if I don't feel different. If I don't look at you differently, if you got it because of that.
Wow.
I'm cool with if you do it on your own, but it's hard for me to. I look at it a little strange. I can't watch the movies because I don't even know what Tu Wong Fu was about. I just saw John Leguizamo, I think his name is, Wesley Snipes, and I think his name Kurt Russell, if I'm not mistaken. Them three dudes is in dresses. I'm like, I don't even know what the movie's about, so I can't talk about it, but I'm not watching that. It feels like I can't really speak to that because I didn't watch the movies, so I don't know what it's about. But I wouldn't have personally did it myself. But if they would have said Wesley Snipes made the movie and he wrote it and all that, and then that's what he did, I would have felt differently. Like, okay, nobody's putting you in this. You're not doing it just for the bag or to sell yourself short. You did it. What you looking at, man? I see your face. You just looking.
I was the movie itself is rated high.
I'm not saying that it ain't no
Yeah.
good movie.
No,
I don't
I
know.
was just looking because I didn't, you know what I mean?
It just
I was
can't.
just curious how it actually was received.
It's hard for me to see that when it seems like when as black men we put ourselves in dresses, it's kind of over the top, made to be funny.
Yeah.
It's not really the serious type of movie, which I think it seemed like Tu Wong Fu and that movie Holiday Heart right there. Oh, I think it was Holiday Heart. That's what it's called.
Holiday.
Yeah, those
I
movies
just
are more serious, and so I can't speak on the validity of the movie, but I can speak on it. It just don't seem right to me. I'm cool with laughing at it if that's what you want to, but when it get kind of serious, I feel a little way about it. I don't know. It's just
Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything. Julie Newmar.
And I was watching a documentary on the 90s or something like that, or 2000, I can't remember, but they was talking about Tu Wong Fu and what it did for I guess drag queens and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Patrick Swayze. Okay, my bad. I said Kurt Russell, but yeah, Patrick Swayze. It said what it did for their community or whatever like that. That's fine. I mean, everybody got to have representation. That's cool and all like that, but I don't think as a straight man, I got to be that. But at the same time, I'm not an actor. If I'm an actor, I mean, at the same time, ain't nothing should be wrong with playing that role if you acting, because that's your job to act. So, but it feels.
I think a lot of times too, not to cut your wisdom, I think it's more so speaking towards the challenge that they want as actors. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's just some shit I wouldn't do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just wouldn't do it. Like, hey, and I'm talking on. I wouldn't do it funny way or serious. I'm not doing the shit. I don't put on a dress. That's not some shit I do.
I got you.
It feels almost like I think what Cat Williams and some of the other comedians do, because I watch Corey Holcomb, and Corey Holcomb always talk about that. He feels like it's a demasculate they demasculating the man by doing that. Then he said the next thing they gonna want to do is to put something in your behind. I ain't gonna tell you what's something that go in your behind, but Diddy like to party, and you got to tell him no. You got to tell him. Hey, that's all. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it just I think that's what most of them come. That's why they feel away, because they feel like that's a gateway to you trying me. So I can understand it to a certain extent, but also, like I said, I feel less about it when it's funny. Like different world. You know, that's as a black man, Bill Cosby that owns that. So when they had the episode when Dwayne Wade found this money, and them guys was coming in there to go get the money, but they had to hide and they dressed up like women so they could try to disguise themselves. I thought it was funny. I thought it was cool. I didn't think it demasculated them or anything like that. I just thought it was like, okay, we hiding, so hopefully they don't recognize as us or whatever like that. But yeah, I just feel a different way when it's a whole movie, and that's what you want. But hey, to each his own. Like you said, you getting your money. I wouldn't do it personally, period, no kind of way. But I mean, I'm not that person. Book, the question is that I need to ask you: $2 million. You put on that dress?
Yes, sir. For $1,999,999.99. Yes, you can keep the penny for your thoughts, cause the nigga don't care. Bitch, I got rich. You know what I'm talking about? I'm paid. I'm good in the game. You heard? Man, I'm good.
Money ain't everything, though, but
hey, bruh, I could buy me some new principles. You heard?
So how far would you go?
That's it. I ain't kissing nobody.
But you dress like a woman. I mean, hey, you got to throw a kiss in there too. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I could be what they call them, a bull dagger.
What is that?
I just like to dress feminine. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know if that's correct terminology or not. I mean,
I just be seeing people say that. I don't mean to offend nobody.
I don't even know what that means. I ain't heard it before, so I don't know if that's correct terminology.
Hit me on Lil Duval, so I'm probably all type of wrong. My fault, people. But that's what he called. Like he put like a bullseye and then like a knife. That like they. I don't know if y'all are in that circle, right? And you know that people say this. Please don't come at me, okay? Because I didn't create the term just now. I've heard it loosely. I don't think it's demeaning to me. You know what I mean? But everybody has their own right to sensitivity. You know what I mean? Of what they find. You know what I'm saying? Vulgar in a sense. So I don't mean no offense, but the women who dress and reflect masculinity. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking like physique, like muscular and all that stuff. No, nothing like that. I'm talking like they feel better in men's clothes.
And one shorts.
And
a do-rag.
No, not that far.
Okay. I got you. I'm trying to figure out the scale. Like where
yeah, no, because I've seen some that look like, damn, why? You know what I'm saying? Like that are dressed like that, but they still, you could tell they fine. Like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they still wear lip gloss, a little makeup, but they normally like wear their hair slicked back in a ponytail, something like that. You know what I mean?
I think I know.
Yeah. So I've seen a couple, and I'm like, shit, yeah.
So that's as far as you're gonna go. Now you got to go all the way, man. To Wong Fu, Wesley Snipes.
I don't think I've seen them involved in any coitus. I just saw them on stage singing and dancing and stuff like that, I believe. You know what I mean?
He wasn't
so one of them got their ass whooped. I do know that. Somebody got beat up in the movie.
I don't know. But he wasn't halfway dressed. I'm talking about you got to go all the way, heels and all that, makeup and all that.
If we just talking about attire, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? I can do this, but I can't do anything physically.
So you said
sexually, intimately
5
with
million.
this.
Brokeback Mountain Part 2.
No,
5. I went up to 5.
I'll give you 5 if I had it to tell you no. You know what I'm talking about? I can't do it. I
Okay.
can't do it. I
Okay.
can't do it. There's certain things where all money ain't good money. I don't care what you talking about. You know, I don't care if I'm be immortalized or I'm cool. I guess my mortality is more important. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it has nothing to do with being comfortable or what other people think. It's about what's comfortable for me. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, how far am I willing to step out of my norm? You know what I mean? To create something that will live on. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's everybody's individual right to be like, okay, yeah, I can, or no, I can't. You know what I mean? So,
I would want that
yeah,
to live on.
I can't go that far. Can't go that far. I can go. I could Medea it. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never seen Tyler Perry, you know, touching and hugging on no men's and them's. You know what I'm talking about? I can do that. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? That's about as far as I can get it, brother. You know what I'm talking about? As far as I do. You know what I mean? I mean, hell, I've already been waxed before. What else? You know what I'm saying? What I'm one step closer. But yeah, no. We good, bro.
Okay.
Can't do
But
it.
I'm with you on, like I hear you on that, man. I couldn't do the dress thing. I just yeah. I guess it just had to be dire straits for me. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because I like how you say you want something to live on. What happened if that's
Mhm.
my only breakout movie? And you know, us as black people, especially, we only know
Bro.
you for the character you played.
I only know Lil Murder for Lil Murder.
That's
And this
it.
nigga been in other stuff, bro. But all I could think of the
Little
person he
that's it.
portrayed in P Valley.
Uh-huh.
Him and Uncle Cliff,
Yeah.
respectfully. You know what I'm talking about? Like I can't
He got to do
see
something. He
you.
got to do something else better than that for you to get that out your head. And
Man,
that's
look.
pressure. Just think, your first movie, your only movie that hit was Janice in that motherfucker. So every time somebody see you, yo, that's Janice right there. That would live on. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do
Think about it. What I forget what role it was that Will Smith did, where he was he
The
played a gay guy, right?
separation, some shit. It was his first movie.
Yeah. So, but nobody talk about that. You really got to think about it to realize. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that. You know what I'm saying? It something like that. Okay, cool, whatever. And the person that he's become and the movies that he's put out, the roles that he's captivating, been captivating and stuff like that. Nobody think about that. And then again, that was at a different type of time, but it's like to your point, you got to do something more dynamic so that we can erase that from, our thoughts when we first see you. That ain't the first thing that we draw, the instant. Yeah, let it shoot that way. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let it connect.
See, what
That's
I
all.
think got him though is he was Will Smith the rapper first. So he was trying
Ah,
to
that's true. Yeah,
spread the rapper thing. That's why he did that. And then he
yeah.
went back to Fresh Prince. So it's
Mhm.
like I don't know. I wouldn't advise a nigga that just comes straight off the street to do that his first time.
Just
That'd
jump
be rough.
right in. Yeah, yeah.
I still call the
Played a
nigga
good
from
role, man. I just didn't know it was gonna be like that. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, if the days and age that we're in, I think is why now it's more, or it would be perceived as whatever. You know what I mean? Because you think about on TV shows, the sexuality that is portrayed, women with women, men with men, and men and women, or whatever, right?
Mhm.
They show everything. You know what I mean? The LGBT communities, and then just the quote unquote normal depiction of what a relationship is, which is man and wife, or man and woman, woman, man. So, I mean, again, nowadays it's just like, okay, but I guess back then it wasn't the standard. That wasn't the times that we was in, to where it's more like, oh, this is shock value. You know, now it would just be like, oh, okay, you did it wrong, whatever. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I just
one more question.
Yes, sir.
Would it change if you had a 5-year-old son or daughter? 5 years, let's say 10. They old enough, they know what's going on. And
To do what?
If to still dress, put in a dress, would that change you, or would you care? Okay.
No.
Would
My
you
daughter
bring?
would love it.
Well, your
If I
daughter
had a
would love
daughter,
it.
then we
Your
already did
son.
tea time. You know what I'm talking about? I'm pretty sure I was already in some type of costume and a tutu.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, to make her happy. So this wouldn't be nothing new. Now my son might be like, hey Pop, you all right?
Yo, he got to go to school after that. You hear me?
You know what I'm
His
saying?
daddy in a blockbuster film.
Hey man.
Everybody has seen this movie.
Yeah. Facts.
Okay.
My son don't know how to fight though. I ain't gonna worry about it. You know what I'm saying? If we buy the school with this role, daddy came up. You heard? You know what I'm saying? We pay for these niggas' education. Get out of here, bro. Matter of fact, we gonna rename the school to your name and put a statue out that bitch.
Hey.
That's how we gonna do.
You
and it's gonna be
going
taught
to
in
a
curriculum.
performing arts college or some performing arts school anyway. They'll be doing that in their high school anyway. Shout out. Okay.
So,
I just want to know. I just can't see myself doing it, but I'm not mad. Like I said, I'm not mad at people that do it. I'm not mad. And that, but I can't get that Vin Rames out of my head.
I'll draw a line. You know what I'm saying? I do draw a line. You know what I'm saying? Gotta know where your thresholds are. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be identical to everybody else, but internally, you know what you're willing to not even compromise or sacrifice. You know how far you're willing to go to get to make an impact. You know what I mean? So
what I will say, I heard that Vin Rames, I heard that movie is real good.
Yeah.
With everything I said, just because I feel a way about looking at it, just because I look at him as a powerful dude, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see our
It's strange to see. Yeah.
I don't like to see. I didn't like to see the Hulk be.
Yeah, don't demasculinize me.
I don't like our powerful people to be. I don't like when they lower themselves. I don't like that. So that's why I feel a way to see Wesley Snipes. This nigga's an action movie hero. You know, this nigga Blade. I don't want to see him dressed up like Tu Wong Fu. I don't want to see Vin Rames who choked the nigga out and who was on Undisputed. Wasn't that the movie Undisputed?
Yeah, Undisputed. The boxer, him and Wesley Snipes. Ironically, both them niggas in the jail cell fighting.
Hey.
You know what I'm talking about? For supremacy. It's crazy.
It's just that's me personally. I don't want to see that. But hey, it is what it is. I'm like, damn, you could have found another nigga to put on that dress. I mean, but it caught people's eyes. A lot of people saw it because of that. So I heard both of them did a good job acting in it. A lot of people liked the movie, so they did their job. It's just me personally, I wouldn't have did the shit. And like I said, might be a little hypocrite, but when it's funny, I don't take heed on it. All of them that did it, Jamie Foxx, all of them, when they go over the top, you know they clowning. Martin he said he was acting like his sister. I have no problem with it. That's just me. But I'm not mad at people like Dave Chappelle either for not putting on a dress. I don't want to see Dave Chappelle in the dress. I just don't want to see it.
He was in one.
They did show that. You saw that? Yeah, I saw that. They showed it old clip when he was young though.
He ain't did it since. You know what I mean? But and that's what I'm saying. You know, people go fishing. You know what I mean? They y'all got too much time on your hands, man. The niggas finding this shit. Y'all got too much time on your hands
to prove another everything point. Right now.
To prove another man's point, y'all is going the extra mile. That just shows that you always been a hater.
They took that joke. They went and found Cat Williams. They found a joke that Cat Williams said that sounded just like JB Smooth joke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it sounded exactly like JB Smooth joke. I'm not gonna lie. His opening for one of his comedy specials sounded just like JB Smooth. And so once you do that kind of stuff, you open yourself up for people to look.
Yeah, they gonna look, bro.
They looking at Sid. They looking at Steve. Of course, they gonna look at you. So I mean, it was
Because
one.
you the one that brought it. You the one shed light.
Hey,
Nobody else was saying it till
mhm.
you pointed the finger at niggas. You know what I'm saying? So hey, you got to be ready for what come with it, man. Now you got to defend yourself. Should it be that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Should it be that?
Hey.
Damn, something bit me. What's his face, man? Get into the sports real quick, Brody. I just want some highlights. We had the divisional playoffs in the NFLs, right?
I
Some
watched that
great
Bills
games.
Chiefs games, boy. That game was great. I love that game.
Great game, bro. Heartbreaking loss for Josh Allen, man. I ain't gonna lie. I be cheering for him. You know what I'm saying?
With that
I be
field
cheering
goal.
for him, bro.
It looked like God blew the football. It looked like he was going straight through the upright, and then
Bro,
he just
whoosh.
it's like not today, nigga.
If you look at the field goal flag pole behind them, you know what I'm saying? The pole behind them, that the flags was going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Behind them. If you look at the one in front,
Mhm.
them bitches is steel. You know what I'm saying? Like they was not even moving. And like you said, when he kicked that, but it ain't even about that, man. I've been watching a lot of commentators. First of all, like hey, we get into this with quarterbacks get scrutinized more than any other position, right? Um, they sitting here talking about Josh Allen, the pass, and I really thought like, fuck, had he got enough on that touchdown in the back of that end zone to Shakir, that would have won the game. I'm not even gonna say it would have won. That nigga Patrick Holmes is, you know what I'm saying? Then he got 3 seconds and make one 50-yard pass in 1 second. Them niggas is out of bounds, kick field goal, win the game. Like this nigga is magnificent. Like I can't put nothing past this nigga. So, but I think that would have been one of them plays that really we talk about immortalizing you. You know what I'm saying? In the eyes of your franchise, in the eyes of your fans, in the eyes of your city, in the history books of the NFL itself, right? Them boys got two of the greatest fucking NFL games I've ever seen in my life, and I'm not a fan of either team. Either team. Like everybody wants to compare and talk about the new Brady and Manning situation. Peyton Manning and Tom Brady were not this fucking exciting ever. You know what I'm saying? You had two basic ass quarterbacks, prototypical.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to call them basic. They
Look,
couldn't run. They couldn't do nothing out of that pocket.
Basic. That's basic. I don't know if you watch Gil's Arenas when they was talking about skill and basic.
Yeah.
Okay. Who got the better? These niggas is skills.
Yeah.
Them niggas is Tim Duncan and who another big fundamental ass nigga. Like they get the job done. So I'm not discrediting them.
Yeah.
It's just not flashy. You know what I'm saying? The appeal isn't there. So that's how I would describe that, right? It's harder when you got a whole let's put it like you got a Kobe KD flash. The skills is there. You know what I'm saying? It looked more appealing what these niggas is doing. They still amounting and amassing the same amount of yards. It just got some pizzazz to it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got Omaha. I ain't like all that shit. Don't know what, nigga. Nah, nigga. Mike, the 52 of the Mike. I want to hear that
I
shit.
used to like watching Peyton Manning play, man.
Man, he got that, bro. I'm by no stretch of the imagination. I'm not saying that boy trash, but his game was not.
It wasn't flashy.
It was Utah Jazz. You know what I'm talking about? Stockton Malone, pick and roll. Like it's effective, just not. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, give me a no look. You know what I'm saying? Quit hitting me with the pocket bounce pass all the time. Give me something else. That's not what you got from him. You know what I'm saying? And but these niggas, it hurts when you see two elite players even at the same position and one of them gotta lose. One of them gotta lose, man. And Josh Allen did everything in his man. Look, like I said, getting back to the past, I've been listening to sports commentary act like and professional former NFL players acting like they don't know what just transpired. Bruh, if I'm getting pushed back into by my lineman and another person that's pushing, bro, I can't step into the throw if I'm hit at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you fucking think I am? You think I got a robotic bionic arm or something, nigga?
Yeah.
It's physics.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all talking about? I would have liked to see him make that play. He got to make that play. He got to find a way. Mahomes would have did it. We don't know because it wasn't Mahomes that had to make the throw.
Man, it was cold out there too. If you saw him, Mahomes was overthrowing people too.
Bro, them niggas played a flawless game. That's the first time them niggas caught everything. If that nigga threw it in their bread basket, they had to dip. You know what I'm talking about? Like them receivers ain't dropped a pass all game for Kansas City. That shit was crazy. So you talk about things that just have to come together at the right time. And I do want to say this, man, and then I want to get our picks is Buffalo. You fans, stop throwing fucking snowballs at the opposing team.
No, keep on doing it. I loved it.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. Cause
y'all start waving at us. You start waving at me too. I wish I had
cool.
something to throw at you.
Man, too. You can't throw nothing at nobody, bro. You a fan. What's wrong with you?
We throwing it.
I don't care if it's snow. Now, what if that snowball hit a nigga? And yeah, it's not the snowball itself that caused the damage, but what if you hit him, hit his face? Okay, now he done tripped over something that he would have been able to see and heard. Like, come on, man, let's be a little bit more wise. So that's all I'm saying, man.
It's just
let's be more wise.
Out of grand scheme of things,
throw snowballs at your people. Nah, don't throw it at the opposing because we don't need no Ron Artest type shit. Niggas running in the stands.
That they throw snowballs so much.
Nah, man, I'm like, is these niggas throwing snowballs at niggas?
Yeah, man, because they turned around and started waving at him. Man, get this snowball and hit this nigga, man. I will. Like, what are you doing? You'll be waving by, nigga. We know.
Bitch ass. Nigga, they was throwing snowballs way before the waves, bro.
But the bench turned around and started waving by.
Man, they was doing it in Pittsburgh when Pittsburgh came the week before. They was throwing snowballs at niggas. Like, it's crazy, bro. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, all things ain't fun, and you know what I mean. Like, now if y'all had like hockey glass and shit like that, y'all just gonna throw. Okay, cool, because it's gonna hit the glass, but don't throw nothing on the field, man. At the players, man. That shit. It made me feel away. Like, come on, man. This ain't no circus. You know what I mean? Like, come on, you ain't at the zoo. Have some wherewithal about you, man. To understand these as individuals at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
I was happy that both of my picks won this week. I was going for Kansas City.
Okay.
I was going for Kansas City and the Ravens.
The Ravens. You already knew the Ravens.
But you know, I'm in Texas, so I'm not gonna lie. It was a part of me hoping CJ Stroud would have pulled that shit out, but
I didn't see that happening.
Yeah, man, Lamar Jackson made that shit look too easy.
Not Lamar, bro. So now I need to know who you got for next week. Now we getting there. AFC Championship picks, people. NFC Championship picks. Who you got? Ravens and Chiefs, and then Niners and Lions. Who you got?
I can give you the Niners and Lions right now. I'm going with the 49ers. Shout out to Real, TJ, Kerry. I'm riding with y'all on that to get to the Super Bowl. 49ers and Deebo Samuels, I trust. Brock Purdy. Shout out to them. On the AFC side is a little harder for me. Okay. In my head, I think my homeboy gonna win, but in my heart, I want Lamar Jackson to win that thing, and I think I'm gonna lean just because Lamar Jackson, black. That's why I like. I gotta go for Lamar Jackson. I gotta go for Lamar Jackson to make it to the Super Bowl. But I'm not gonna lie, I will not be mad if my homeboy get back there. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to him. I'm not mad at neither one of them, but I will be sitting on that couch watching that game for sure. Might not watch the 49er game. I don't really care them too much, but I'm gonna watch that Kansas City Ravens game. What you got?
What I'll say is I'll give my NFC pick first.
Okay.
Similar to you. Deebo hurt. Nigga got hit with a brick by Craig. You feel me? So I heard that his shoulder doesn't have a fracture, but it's the same shoulder that he hurt that caused him to miss several weeks in the regular season. I don't know how good he's going to be in a week. He didn't go back in the game. You know what I'm saying? So you got that going. Their defense.
If D-Boy ain't playing,
secondary.
I'm switching. That's it. If D-Boy don't play, I'm switching.
Yeah. The highly touted defense of the Niners sure looked like the Cowboys last week. Niggas couldn't stop the fucking run. That boy Aaron Jones was doing what the hell he wanted to do. Okay. And he was a one back by committee ass nigga. Detroit got a couple running backs by committee. And the speed is different by them niggas. Okay. So let's say Debo does not play. Your secondary, Niners, has not looked good at all. At all. You know what I'm saying? Jared Goff, for all his shortcomings, he gonna throw that motherfucker. He gonna throw that ball. He a little Gomer Pyle-ish, with or without the helmets. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna pick the Lions, and I hope the moment does not get too big for him in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to rewrite his story and end it here, especially in a blowout. If they lose in a close one, I'm okay with that. He's proven himself. The nigga is a former number 1 draft pick. Former number 1, people. He not Jamarcus Russell in this. The boy been to the Super Bowl. The worst Super Bowl ever. You know what I'm saying? Then versus the Patriots, that shit was garbage. But he's been there. Okay? So, which means he can lead a team to the Holy Grail. Now, will they prevail? That's something different. Time will tell. Boy, that's a bar. I need to write my shit. Don't even worry about it, niggas. This is what I'm talking about.
Go ahead and voice note it real quick.
I ain't got to. It's on here. I got to play back. It's already done. But I'm gonna go with them. You know, I think Laporta. Everybody was wondering how he would fare. You know what I'm saying? Coming off the hyperextended, knee situation, looked good enough to me. Amon St. Brown looked great to me. You know what I'm saying? The other receivers stepped up. Peoples Jones. Everybody stepped up that needed to make plays last week. Their old line is nice. Their old line is nice, and the 49ers live much like the Cowboys off of creating havoc on that front seven. Didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? For us, I could see the same not happening for the 49ers because they couldn't even get past Green Bay's front line like that. You see what I'm saying? So I think that the Lions have definitely enough, and they just signed. I didn't even know niggas could sign these niggas this late. They signed Zach Ertz, the Cardinals tight end. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna act like that nigga's trash. That nigga good. You know what I'm saying? Every team that I've ever seen him perform on, he's been a target. You know what I'm saying? He's been a threat. So I think them adding him is, he's fresh. Those are fresh legs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Detroit. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a blowout, but I think it will be close. But I don't believe in Brock Purdy like that. I believe in the tools that he has, the playmakers that he has, that makes him look better than what he is. And that's not a slight. I just think that's what it is. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just don't. I haven't seen him win a game. That's what I'll say. I haven't seen him win a game from start to finish. It's always been I hand the ball off or I throw a little dink route and them niggas break it up the field for 77 yards. What's that? Them niggas did the work, not you. So I'm looking at it like that. In the AFC, I mean, the nigga is named after me, after all. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne Lamar, middle name Booker. You feel me? I'm going with LJ. I'm going Lamar Jackson. Ain't nothing to talk about. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going Lamar all the way. I believe Patrick Mahomes is a bad motherfucking dude, man. That ain't what we talking about. I just believe we all get in a position, well, in sports, there's where that unwavering knowing I'm better than you. And this ain't your time. This is that time. You know what I mean? I believe Lamar Jackson, that man negotiated more than just his price on the football field. That nigga was negotiating his worth. And I don't think a lot of people understand the belief and in himself to do those two things. And I think he gonna have a hell of a day. I think he gonna have a hell of a day because I don't see Kansas City's receivers not dropping passes in that game. They got the number 1 rated defense, bro. Fucking Ravens, number 1. That ain't normal. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna create that pressure, and I think it's gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna matter.
All the numbers don't matter sometimes with certain people.
I get it, but the fact that we go back and we look at Buffalo. Buffalo depleted on the defensive side of the ball.
They was getting knocked out,
and they only won by 3. So that means my defense was severely impacted, and we still was right there. You know what I'm saying? You going against a team that is healthy and been number 1 pretty much all year. It's a little bit different, man. It's gonna be cold again. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no snow up there. It's just cold. But Lamar Jackson is a different type of threat. Yeah, Josh Allen and Lamar, they both run, but Lamar's runs is heartbreaking.
He don't even like running that fast.
That's how fast that nigga is. That's crazy shit. Right. And Josh is more like a power runner. That boy Lamar's finesse puts you on top 10. Like, y'all ain't got nobody out there that can keep up with that nigga. Josh Allen ain't that fast. You can catch him. That nigga break open in the field, it's good night, Irene. You know what I'm talking about? So I think it'll be a good game for sure. But I do see them winning by +10, the Ravens. And they're at home. I do see that. But either way it goes, I still got the Ravens coming out against whoever's in the NFC, and this is going to be a rematch. They whooped both of their ass. So, of course, I will pick the Ravens in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, literally.
We get that pick next week. You know what I'm talking about? We get that pick.
You got it now. It don't even fucking matter. Okay. The only way it's going to change is if Mahomes win. And then I got to do some thinking. But if Lamar make it, Super Bowl, you can just take it right now. That's why I got the purple cap on. You know what I'm talking about? I'm already yeah, I don't know what a Raven sound like. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, man. That's that, man. And then shout out to JoJo. Shout out to JoJo on Kobe Bean Bryant night.
Oh, yeah. That 70 ball went crazy.
That, man. That nigga the best nigga in the league, bro. He the best in the league,
like
bro.
He did it on that boy Wimby.
Yeah. Suffer drugstore cotton. Wimby yama.
Yeah,
hey, man. That's a hell of a performance. 70 is 70. I don't care who you going against, man. Like, that ball still got going on. That shit crazy, bro. That 70, 18 and 5.
Oh, 18, my bad. Shoot.
Yeah, 18 boards. Yeah, it was just the stat line of the first person. I guess the 5 assists is the marker. You know what I mean? Because I would have to look at what David Robinson did when he had 71, because he's the only other center. You know what I mean?
They said he's the first rebounds in NBA history to do that.
Yeah, 70, 15, and 5 though. Yeah, that line. So that's what I'm saying. Like, David Robinson could have had 71 and 16 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't have 5 assists. So I ain't trying to be that big of a historian. I just know that nigga was out there eating. And Karl Anthony Towns, you motherfucker, you dropped the ball. Dropped the ball. Nigga ran out of steam. He could have had him 1-2, man. Could have had him 1-2.
And nigga hit like 10 3-pointers though.
44 in the first half, dude. Dang. 14 in the next quarter. 58 going into the fourth. Nigga, I don't care who talking about what. I'm not coming out this game, coach. Nazir Reed, if you come in here and you get me, nigga, hey, you better not step on this phone talking about, hey, coach told me, nigga, you better come get Rudy. We already know that nigga soft. You know what I'm talking about? You better come get Rudy, nigga. I'm getting mines, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, man. How that nigga didn't. Lord, that was crazy. But some great play last night, man. And I saw this caption on Sports Center on IG somewhere talking about everybody was eating last night, or the stars went off last night. So you had the pictures. You had JoJo 70. You had Karl Anthony Towns 62, but then you had two other niggas 43 and 39. Why would you put that there? In comparison to the first two, you don't need to put them other two. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. On another night, okay, I got you. You know what I mean? Not last night. Not against that. Not that shit. The 43-point game was KD and the 39 was Jason Tatum. Like, nigga, them two just don't belong in this stratosphere of conversation right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas, no. So I just wanted to give my respects, man. You know what I'm saying? Just, dang. That boy Joel Embiid, man. I think they need one more piece to really be a real threat. The Bucks are crumbling. Firing their coaches, they number two, they just doing all type of wild shit. I like what the Heat did though. They got Terry Rozier for a pack of Newports and bubble yum. You know what I'm talking about?
They just be throwing Kyle Lowry away, man. He on his way out, man.
That is crazy that you got a nigga that's averaging 27 right now for Kyle Lowry in a one first rounder. That, man, that's it's gonna be interesting, man. That's gonna be interesting what the Heat do with that. So I'm ready. Hey, man, I'm looking forward to the rest of the year. Looking forward to the rest of the year. But shout out to all the elite level hoopers out there, man. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't hurt myself, I'd be talking about myself right now. Y'all would be talking about me. And technically, I didn't hurt myself. Them niggas did it for me. Hating ass niggas.
Man, okay. If you say it.
Yes, sir.
Say so. Shout out.
Yes.
Shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Follow us on Instagram at the MVP_podcast. We already did the email, but just in case again, mansviewpodcast@yahoo.com, and follow us on Twitch and Facebook Gaming at MVPODCASTGAMING.
Oh, that's right.
I just took it over that time. So,
you good, man. You got me mid-gulp. I appreciate you. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey. Anyway, you got anything you want to tell the people before we get up out of here, man?
Nah, man. Appreciate y'all. And if y'all end up in my rap song, my next track, don't be offended. Just know that you was my inspiration. You know what I'm talking about? Good, bad, or indifferent. Just think of it that way. You know what I mean? There's always a lesson in the blessing. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? And hell, I might tell you something about yourself that you didn't already know. Or maybe you did, and now I need to let the world know. NTB, don't get mad at me.
Oh, Lord.
When I'm in that alias, the gloves is off. Dwayne don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? That ain't Dwayne rapping. That's NTB, National Treasure Book. You know what I mean?
Well, we're going to let NTB go ahead and do whatever he's going to do, drink his water. But until next time, we're going to holler at y'all, man. Yo, y'all be easy. Peace out.
Pray for me. Pray for Book. Do everything I can.